Hello, this is Joe from Nerd in Korea. We are continuing our MTG cycles, looking at the Fate Reforged Dragon cycle. These just keep getting better. Please hit like and subscribe. It is just a huge help to the channel in general. So what are we talking about? Again, the Fate Reforged Dragon cycle. These are very similar in design to the Primeval Dragon cycle, where basically if they do combat damage, you can pay 2 and a colored mana to get some kind of bonus effect. Usually pretty good bonus effects at that, so yeah. Yeah, these are best matched with something that will reduce the ability cost activation or grant more evasion. So again, it's like 2 and a white or 2 and a blue or 2 and a whatever color. So if you can get rid of that 2, you can make that activation very easy to do. And there's a pretty nice variety of things to cut down your activation costs in different colors. So it's something that will be available to you, that's for sure. Yeah, these are back to being budget. The last list had one that was like $50 and everything else was under the $2 mark. This is all under the $2 mark again. So, hey, budget. Number 5, Oros the Avenger. So we got 3 white, black, red Mardu. Hey, that's a strong start. I love me some Mardu. If you've watched this channel, you probably know. But anyway. So he's a flying 6/6. I think they all are, but anyway. Whenever Oros the Avenger deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and a white. If you do, he deals 3 damage to each non-white creature. So this is similar to that other dragon that had the death trigger, where he does 5 damage to each like non-flying creature. So this is, again, if you've got all white or even white and something else, then this is really good, assuming your opponents aren't playing like a mono white. If they're doing like a mono white angel deck, then this does nothing, right? So a little bit situational, but probably will be useful. 3 damage is pretty decent as well. Like, that's going to be possibly one-sided board wipe a lot of time. Anyway, 63 cents. Number 4. Teneb the Harvester. So we've got 3 black, green, white. So this is our, I think I put it in there, Abzan, right? I always want to forget. This Abzan and Sultai are the ones I always want to forget. But this is Abzan. So whenever he deals combat damage to a player, pay 2 and a black. Yeah, if you do, put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. A graveyard. Not your graveyard. A graveyard. Any graveyard, you can just steal stuff. This is basically the reanimate spell that's like $5 on a combat damage trigger. Like, it's really good. Almost said something I didn't mean to say. Anyway, it's, yeah, in Abzan that's especially good because like you got so much targeted removal. Black, green, white. Just so much targeted removal. You can probably just keep like sending whatever creature you want to the graveyard and then like pulling it out of the graveyard and making it yours. So he can do some work for sure. 54 cents. Number 3. Vorosh the Hunter. Okay, so this is our Sultai one now. 3 green, blue, black. It's a flying 6/6 like they all are, but anyway. So when it deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and a green, put 6 +1/+1 counters on it. So this is, I kind of wish you could put those counters on anything, but yeah, it's only him. Still, he's going to, again, if he gets 2 successful attacks and you pay the mana, he becomes an 18/18. That is a major threat. If you used him as a commander, 6 CMC is high for a commander cost, but if you want to go Voltron, he can get there pretty quickly and easily. Really, he gets 1 successful attack in, give him double strike or double his damage somehow, done. You're one-shotting people, right? 56 cents. Number 2. Intet the Dreamer. Okay, 3 green, blue, red. So this is our teamer, right? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and a white. If you do exile the top card of your library face down, you may look at that card for as long as it remains exiled. You may play that card without paying its mana cost for as long as intent remains on the battlefield. Again, so you can play it for as long as it's exiled. So even if intent is removed from the battlefield, you still have access to that card. But if he is on the battlefield, you can cast it for free. This can be kind of like a weird kind of cost reduction very quickly and easily. Also, Temur decks, a lot of them can benefit or have all kinds of benefits for casting from exile, and he makes it easy to do this. Actually, I need to add this to my Cascade deck, I think. Anyway, 40 cents. Number 1. Okay, Numot the Devastator. So we've got 3 red, white, blue. I don't know why I can't say colors today, but anyway, Jeskai. He's the Jeskai. Flying 6/6. I should stop saying it, but anyway. Whenever Numot the Devastator deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and a red if you do destroy up to 2 target lands. Land destruction is a very controversial topic. Controversial is as writing, I couldn't think of the word, but anyway. Yeah, it's a controversial thing. You should have some. A lot of people are like against it altogether. Mass land destruction, even that's the real problem, I think, but even that's okay if you end the game. If you end it, okay. If it's like halfway through the game and you do this mass land destruction and then you just sit there and keep playing, then you're just making the game much longer, that's all, right? You're kind of starting the game over halfway through the game. That's annoying, that's all it is. But people also have things like Cabal Coffers and things like that, like lands that can go a long way to helping them win the game. If they've got that, you should have a counter, right? What I really like, excuse me, what I really like about this is that it doesn't specify, the player you damage, take 2 of their lands. It's just deal damage, destroy 2 lands. So yeah, if you got like an opponent who's the problem, attack someone else. I'm thinking multiplayer again, but yeah. If you're playing a commander or something, attack someone else and say, if you let my attack through, I can blow up this person's lands. And they go, oh yeah, perfect. They take the damage, you pay the 2 and a red, and then yeah, destroy that problem. Get those problems off the board. It's actually really good, and it's really easy to politic with these kind of abilities. So yeah, 123. The list. Oros the Avenger is 63 cents. Teneb the Harvester is 54 cents. Vorosh the Hunter is 56 cents. Intet the Dreamer is 40 cents. And Numot the Devastator is 123. And take it easy.